And now for something completely different, we're going to jump into some Aesop Rock. I tell you, what's usually playing in my Jeep whenever I'm driving around somewhere, it's either going to be Aesop Rock, Nightwish, or probably Alice in Chains. Before I got into Nightwish, it was Aesop Rock almost all the time, which you may not expect. I don't know. I do like hip hop, and I got turned on to Aesop probably about a year ago, and I stumbled across, when I was just picking random stuff, Malibu Ken is what I heard first from him, and Tobacco. Both of them made this album called Malibu Ken, and it's an amazing, it's a very cool thing, very different, unique soundscapes and everything. And then I started listening to Aesop Rock's own stuff, and oh my God, the music, it was what I was looking for out of some new rap, with some great music in the background. And his style, yeah, I like hearing his voice, and it's very dense, and I can't pick out a lot of stuff from it, but this is a new, well, relatively new video. I've seen a second here and there. I didn't want to watch it all because I wanted to kind of save it. So let's get into Aesop Rock, Jumping Coffin. Let's go.
I'm a slow burn, crawl around the road, work something from the other side, clawing at the known world. Cup up all your cookies with the autumn incarnate, heal city by the time your eyes adjusted to the darkness. Parts uncharted, always find the corners cozy. You can send your fastest riders, I return the horses lonely. Controller, the locals only note the Lucky Charms and army jacket. When you're ready, he's in the heart of Darby Dragon.
All right, I tell you right now, I'm not a fucking bar breakdown dude. I like watching videos, like watching Stevie Knight and Knox Hill and stuff. Those guys are amazing. They catch so much stuff. I'm not going to do that. I like, with Aesop, I like listening, and every time I hear it, I always find something else. A couple things about him, you know, what little I know, he used to skate. He's an artist, which up until, well, this year, really, I got back into skateboarding with my son, which I love doing, but hey, I'm getting older. If I fall, I'm screwed. Or if I just lift things wrong. And I'm also an artist. I love to draw. I do tattoos. So there's some music of his that really hits home with me because it's about the same things I love. And this video is awesome, man. I love the artwork, the animation. You can tell they kind of, pretty sure they modeled it off of an existing video and did the animation on top of it. Very cool.
Uncharted, always find the corners cozy. You can send your fastest riders, I return the horses lonely. Controller, the locals only note the Lucky Charms and army jacket. When you're ready, he's in the heart of Darby Dragons. I know, no solicitors, waves away as visitors. From 10 minutes in front of a tainted energy signature. Still bullseye and womp raps from the scenic route. Sugar in his coffee like a seance in the TV room. The cheek swab came back half amazing. Half of what he make end up on his lab apron. It's quieter than most, I'm mostly mastering the science of keeping one's composure while the limbic system's lighting up. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo trying to make a phone call. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in.
Cool. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like I said, man, he says his raps are these dense and super clear. So you can hear everything, but he's not a face value rapper. You know, he's very cryptic, I guess. He's very metaphorical. So if you don't know at one point what he's talking about, you don't have a really big reference point. So it's cool to figure out. I just like the way, you know, obviously he puts words together and whatever. His music, damn, so much. Okay, I'm going to piss off a couple people here. Well-known rapper, Eminem, right? He's a master of his craft, but I don't find a lot of his songs just very listenable. I appreciate his skill, but I don't know. maybe half the time it's a song I like hearing over and over just because of the beat. I gotta like the beat, man. I can't just, you know, I like the whole package. With Aesop stuff, his rapping is super consistent. And his music is always, well, not always. There's about the last, what, three, 4 albums from Skeleton on. I really dig. There's a style switch there, and I dig the music in it is always. So he puts out instrumental versions of his albums. I mean, that's how much he cares about the musical side of it. So, you know, he's very consistent sort of bass tones and drums and how up front everything is. So it's always a super balanced mix, and you can drive around, just listen to it, listen to the beat. There's enough going on. It's fun to just listen to that. You can listen to the whole thing. I just love his music, man. And, I don't know. It's just so fucking good. It gets you, you get these soundscapes with everything going on. Just shows in everything. It's not just, I'm a rapper. He's an artist, and it really shows. I love it.
Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo, trying to make a phone call now. Let it in, let it in. 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 Bring around a revenant, let it in. Said he wasn't ready yet, he never left the Etch-a-Sketch. Stuck around for more than just a parlor trick or flickering fluorescence. Had a couple still to visit with a million pressing questions like, where were you the night of? What are you traversing Earth in spite of? How are you adjusting to the triumph? I'm asking for a friend who caught a loss and never surfaced. Simply curled up in his cubby, shutting down the central nervous. Look, float up in an urgent care, a checkerboard of blurry squares, flowers and
These changes like that. God damn. I don't know what to say about this stuff, man, because I know I'm missing out on alliteration and cadence and rhyme schemes and all this stuff. I love watching videos about that. I'm not versed enough for myself to even start to break that shit down. But when the changes in flow and in the music, when these changes hit, and it makes me pay attention to what he's saying, which it's, you know, it's all planned, it's part of it, but it's so fucking cool to hear these changes and with this music, it's just fun to listen to.
Adjusting to the triumph. I'm asking for a friend who caught a loss and never surfaced. Simply curled up in his cubby, shutting down the central nervous. Look, float up in an urgent care, a checkerboard of blurry squares. Flowers in the lobby, shrivel back into the earthenware. Humans in the lobby holding crosses up. I understand the caution, but some of you just want to see the coffin jump. Until the coffin jump, then it's what I call a punk. Didn't even get to where he coughing blood and talking tongues. Not to mention once you hassle the horde, it doesn't matter how much furniture you stack at the door. Yeah. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo trying to make a phone call. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in.
So, is he talking about something outside of your norms? You got a routine you do all the time, and you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, and anything that interferes with that, you're like, fuck off. You don't want to deal with it. It's like some people, when they anything that's outside of their norm, they're like, they shy away from it. That's what I think just from the chorus. I'm like, I can't touch the other stuff. There's too much going on. So that's what I'm getting from this. And, you know, if there's something, it's like, nah, accept some change or the possibility of change. You know, welcome new things into your life, which is cool, man.
Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo trying to make a phone call. Nah, let it in, let it in. 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 Hand-drawn map, crossover, cross-back. Calling from the flight deck, I collect dog tags. Tall grass, asphalt, a sore flat. Soul jazz like an alphabet to soul bass. Bratty to the basic anatomy of a death stare. Passing through the old Manhattan, ectoplasm everywhere. Pack a second teddy bear, I'm headed for the panic. Take a second for some bacon, take his head off when in transit. I don't coexist, I don't exist. Even JC missing with the loaves and fish. You feel dementia getting closer like the devil getting over. Now his antennas are roaming for radio Terra Nova going sir, I think we've got a signal. It's fuzzy, but they're playing one that wasn't from the hymnal. I'm a faint scent of sulfur, I'm the source of the ooze. I'm security tape of a glowing orb in the room. Sup?
What a cool song, man. I can't see. I'm going to listen to it over and over and kind of get a better idea of what it's about. But what a cool video. I know I didn't break down shit. You guys are probably going to have a lot of information for me if this catches anybody's radar. Just something I would like to talk more about, learn more about. So let me know. And some more Aesop Rock, I'll be happy to do it. Hope it didn't irritate too many people by not knowing shit about crap. I'm out.